Good morning students. Let's continue with our chapter Evolution of Computer Part 2. In this chapter previously we have discussed about generation of computer. Generally we have classified 5 generations of computer. Students, we have already discussed about first generation of computer. The period of the first generation of computer is 1946 to 1959, and in this generation we use vacuum tubes. Now let's start with second generation of computer. The second generation. The period of the second generation is 1959 to 1965. In this generation, transistors were used that were cheaper, consumed less power, more compact in size, more reliable and faster than the first generation of computer. In this generation, magnetic codes were used as primary memory and magnetic tape and magnetic disk as secondary storage devices. Here students, we used primary memory and the magnetic tape and magnetic disk as secondary storage. Okay, here what is the meaning of primary? Primary means primary memory is computer memory that is accessed direct by the CPU, and secondary memory refers to the storage devices such as hard drives and solid state drives. Students, you can see here this is the image of the second generation of computer. The main features of this generations are: first one is use of transistor. It is reliable in comparison to the first generation and faster than the first generation, but still it is very costly. And AC is also needed like first generation of computer, and it support machine language and assembly language both. Means student, in second generation we used assembly language and machine level language both. Some computers of this generations are IBM 1620, IBM 7094, CDC, etc. Now come to the third generation of computer. The period of the third generation is 1959 to 1965. The computer of the third generation used integrated circuit IC in place of transistors. A single IC has many transistors, resistors and capacitor along with the associated circuitry. Computers using this ICs soon replaced transistors based machines. Again, one of the major advantages were size, with computers becoming more powerful at the same time, much smaller and cheaper. Students, the IC was invented by Jack Kibley. This development made computers smaller in size, reliable and efficient. In this generation, remote processing, time sharing, multi-programming operating systems were used. Means the third generation used integrated circuit in place of transistors. The main features of this generations were: first one is IC used more reliable compared to first and second generation, generated less heat comparison to the first and second generation, and it is faster than the first and second, consume less electricity, and still it is costly. Students, you can see here this is the image of third generation of computer. Here you can see this is the image of third generation of computer. Now come to the fourth generation. The period of the fourth generation is 1971 to 1980. The computer of the fourth generation used very large scale integration VLSI circuits. VLSI circuits having about 5000 transistors and other circuit elements and their associated circuits on a single chip made it possible to have microcomputers to fourth generation. This fourth generation computers became more powerful, compact, reliable and affordable. As a result, it gave rise to the personal computer. Means, in this generation, time sharing, real-time network, distributed operating systems were used. All the high-level languages like C, C++, database, etc. were used in this generation. Now you can see in this image, this is the image of fourth generation of computer. The main features of fourth generations are, first one is VLSI technology used. It is very cheap, portable and reliable. Students, portable means that is easily moved from one place to another place. Use of PCs, then very small in size and no AC is needed. Concept of internet was also introduced in this generation. So these are the main features of fourth generation of computer. Now students, come to the fifth generation. The period of the fifth generation too is 1982 till that. In fifth generation, the VLSI technology became ULSI. ULSI stands for Ultra Large Scale Integration technology, resulting in the production of microprocessor chips having 10 million electronic components. This generation is based on parallel processing and artificial intelligence software. And here students, AI. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence, is an emerging branch in computer science which interprets means and methods of making computers think like human being. All the high-level languages like C, C++, Java, .NET, etc. are used in this generation. Here, artificial intelligence includes robotic, neural network, game playing, development of expert systems to make decisions in real-life situations, natural language understanding and generations. In this image, you can see here, this is the image of fifth generation of computer. Now we can see here the main features of this generations are, first one is ULSI technology. Second, development of true artificial intelligence. It is more user friendly with multimedia feature. Some computers of this generations are desktop, laptop, notebook, ultrabook, Chromebook. These are the examples of fifth generation computer. Students, your homework is write any 5 features of fifth generation of computer. Second one is write the full form of the following. First, IC. Second, VLSI. Third, ALU. Fourth, AI. Fifth, ULSI. Then 6, ENIAC. 7th, EDSAC. 8, EDVAC. 9th, UNIVAC. And 10th is PDA. You have to write the full forms of this 10 and write any 5 features of fifth generation of computer.